Welcome back. So far we haven't had any significant errors while trying to copy the data. But this won't be the case when you're working with production-level projects and working on multiple files at the same time. One of the common issues people tend to make is specifying the wrong data type. For example, let's say you've specified the zone as 5 characters rather than 50. You get an error. So when you query this data, it's going to return no results. Let's run it through. And as you can see, we got no results back. But it said the same time could be completed with errors. And when you go to the messages, you're going to see kind of a generic error message with all this field names from file. This error message is not that helpful. It doesn't help us identify the exact problem or pinpoint as to the exact location of where the problem is. So it's very difficult when you're working with that large file to identify a problem when something like this happens. So this is a limitation of the parser version 2.0 at the time of recording. So Microsoft recommends us to search to parser version 1.0. When you get an error like this, and then we run the query, and it'll give us a better message and we can investigate from there. So I've just switched to 1.0 and run the query. And if you go to the messages now, it tells you that it is a conversion error or truncation. As we know, we changed our day-to-day from 50 to 5. They can't fit any of the zones in there. And also, it tells you where to hit the problem first. So that is on the row 2 and column 3, which is in the zone and in this file. So that's really helpful. So we can look at the data and say, okay, the length of the column looks different in the data than what we've specified. And let's change that now to 50 and it'll work. So whenever you get an error like that, this is the approach you should take in order to resolve the issue. When people are working on Synapse serverless, they are stuck with this error and they get stuck really. So I just wanted to take you through on how to resolve this kind of issues. I hope that was useful, and that's the end of the session. I'll send the next one.